Georgia. Welcome to today's video, which is going to be another Q&A. I haven't done one of these for you guys for a long time, and so I asked you guys on my Instagram story if you had any questions for me, and I actually got so many. I only posted the thing like a couple of hours ago, so I'm going to try and answer as many as possible. Just so that I can do that, I'm probably going to move quite quickly. Thank you to everyone who asked a question. I love answering your questions. These are honestly like one of my favorite videos to do. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the bell notification so you don't miss another video. I am honestly loving still being on holidays so that I can film lots of content for you guys before uni goes back. But I have so many ideas in my head that I'm just like, let's get these videos going. So let's just jump straight into answering these questions. You guys asked some really good ones and I'm very excited. I've already had a quick look over them, but I'm just gonna pick the ones that jump out to me. First one is, any tips on getting a part-time job as a uni student? I don't really have any particular tips, but I do recommend getting a part-time job as a uni student. Just something casually. Uni is super duper important, so you don't want something that like consumes your uni life, I guess, because you really want to enjoy that. I would just recommend printing out a resume and a cover letter, going around to various shops. If you've got a shopping center near your house, just walk around, hand them into places, ask if they're hiring and if you can hand in your resume, and fingers crossed. It's honestly luck of the draw, and most of the time it's who you know, not what you know. I've gotten most of my jobs from people that I know. In saying that, even if you don't know anyone, you can still obviously get a job that I got on my own, but it's very, very handy if you do have someone who you know or connections or whatnot, just so you can get some experience. How often do you drink and how much do you drink on one occasion? I don't drink very often. I'm honestly at home most weekends. I just have things to do, so I can't afford to be hungover and stuff and work. I probably drink maybe once a month, but more than likely like when uni goes back, once every 2 months or something like that. Normally I'll just have like a drink at dinner, like if my family goes out to dinner or I go out for a girls' night or whatever, I might have like a margarita. The only time I really like drink is when it's like someone's birthday or, you know, a special event or something like that. And if I do drink at those things, it's probably around 6 standard drinks, I would say. Not 100% sure. What's your favorite thing about YouTube? Honestly, this is so cheesy, but it is you guys. The people that I've met through YouTube and just the connections that I've made through having a YouTube channel, honestly, I will carry in my heart for the rest of my life. Like, I'm just so grateful that I did do it. I stuck out through all the bullying and all the other stuff you have to deal with when you make a YouTube channel at a young age. YouTube's just been the best thing that's happened to me, and yeah, that's very cheesy, but it's true. If you had no limitations, what would your ultimate dream job be? This is a really cool question. Full-time YouTube would be amazing. You know, it's just very much you, and I'm a very driven person, so I feel like being my own boss or like doing something like YouTube or whatever would be ideal for me. I'm very independent and I don't like people telling me what to do. My ultimate dream is just to be my own boss in something that makes me happy. My ultimate dream would be to open my own wellness center. If the sky was the limit, that is what I'd want my dream job to be. Maybe one day, who knows? Have you ever had your heart broken? Yes. What made you get into angel card readings? What is your favorite reading to do? I got into angel card readings because of my friend Kira. She used to do them for me, and then I just got so interested in it that I wanted to do my own and do them for other people. My favorite reading to do is probably just a very general one, and it's what the angels want you to know. I find that just makes me feel really inspired by the end of it. What's harder, uni or school? Uni, for a bunch of reasons, mainly because of the workload and also because you have to be personally like driven. You need to motivate yourself to get stuff done. Any tips for beginners who want to go to the gym but are scared of the people there? Firstly, don't be scared of the gym. Everyone's there for the same thing. No one cares about what you're doing. They just are there for themselves. But I'd recommend, if you are starting at the gym, try group fitness. Even ask the receptionist what are some good beginner classes to do or something like that. Start off with maybe some yoga, Pilates, Zumba, something a little bit lighter and not as intense, and you can work your way up if you like that. Also would recommend going with a friend if that's possible. How do you stay confident in the decisions you make for yourself? I guess I just know that all of my decisions so far have led me to where I am now. I obviously think really hard, and I I overthink a lot of things, but even if I make the wrong decision, I learn from it and I use it to my advantage. I don't really see any decisions as a bad thing, because even if they're not the best, I just learn from them. What was it like starting a YouTube channel? Did you tell your friends or keep it a secret? I kept it a secret for a very long time and just let people find out naturally. Honestly, I don't want to scare anyone out of it, but like, I got picked on for it. I feel like that's just a very common thing, but at the end of the day, it got me to where I am now, so very grateful. I got a few questions about like my sleep schedule and like how much sleep I get. So this one here is, when do you go to bed and when do you wake up typically? I normally am in bed by 9. I know I'm a grandma. I like my sleep and I'm normally up by like 5:30. So yeah, very odd for people my age. I normally get between 8 and 9 hours sleep every night, and that's just a must. I don't tamper with my sleep, and I hate going to bed late because I like to have my full rest. Do you like hugs? I love hugs. I am a huggy person. How are you able to manage your social life, uni, and going to the gym? This is a really good question, and I'm actually going to do a video all about how I organize my time, how I plan my weeks and that sort of thing, so you guys can see how I balance everything and keep myself on top of everything, I guess, week to week. But basically, I just worked out what a good balance was for me and sort of stuck to it. What bag do you take for uni? I currently take a handbag. I'm in the process of tracking down my perfect backpack. I don't want like a gross one. I want a really nice one. But so far, not too much luck. Anything big planned for YouTube this year, or any goals you'd like to accomplish with your channel? I don't really set myself YouTube goals because YouTube's just sort of like a hobby of mine. It's just, yeah, it's fun. I love connecting with people and it's just a platform that I can do that on. Pretty much it's just to make content that I'm happy with and I enjoy, and as well, obviously, like you guys enjoy, and just to keep connecting with you guys more and more and engaging more and learn more about you guys, I guess. What is your end goal for your degree? Where do you want to go? To be honest, I don't actually know. I haven't really mentioned this to you guys. I'm obviously very passionate about becoming a psychologist, but the thing is that it is just so hard to get into, and I'm just not sure whether I'm going to be able to get where I want to be. Ultimately, the path that I've taken, it's going to take me 7 years to become a psychologist, and as I'm going through my degree, I'm just realizing how long that is. I'm going into my 3rd year, and yeah, it's just a really long time to be a uni student. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to get myself to where I want to be, which isn't like self-doubt. I think it's just being realistic. I'm not saying I'm not going to try, because that's obviously my goal. I know I want to help people, and that's sort of why I did psychology. I guess it's good that I've got 2 degrees, like once I graduate. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a long time to be studying and not in the workforce. I'm very eager to like gain skills and like get out there and start doing my dream job. Yeah, as time goes on, I think I'm second guessing what my dream job actually is and what I need to get there. Where are you planning on moving out to? I don't have any plans yet, but when I do, probably an apartment or like a townhouse somewhere. It would sort of just be about like finding someone that I can live with, because I am a very like picky person. I like things a certain way, and there's only a handful of my friends, no offense if anyone's watching, but there's only a handful that I would probably be able to see myself living with and maintaining the friendship that we have now, because I would hate to move out with someone and then ruin the friendship. But yeah, probably an apartment or townhouse in Brisbane. It would have to be here because I go to uni. Any travel plans or any trips you want to do? I'm going to America at the end of June, so that's my current plans. I've got 5 weeks away there. But I'm also really keen to travel with like some of my friends and stuff. Kira, if you're watching, hurry up. I want to travel with you. How do you keep negative people out of your life? I honestly just like distance myself from them. I don't have time for negative people, so yeah, if people are gonna bring me down to their level, I'm not interested. What's the most illegal thing you've ever done? I don't know if I can say this on YouTube or not. Let's just say it might have something to do with peeing in a public place. It was a long time ago. It's very bad. I'm not proud of it at all. I kind of don't want to tell this story to the whole world. Maybe one day you guys will hear it. Thoughts on starting uni mid-year in July, and how many hours a week do you work when you have uni? Normally work around 10 hours, can be more, can also be less depending on what's going on, but I'd say that's like probably the middle. And I started mid-year, so I mean, like, go for it. You may as well start now, but it does mess up your schedule, and like when you're going to graduate, when you're going to do all the units, it does become a little bit complicated. I would say I am very complicated in my degree, but at the end of the day, you're not wasting time. You're getting in and getting units completed, and that's the best you can do. I wish I could answer all of these questions, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna have to leave it there. But thank you guys so much for asking me all of your beautiful questions. I honestly appreciate them. There is so many. Oh my goodness, I'm so grateful for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A and learnt a little bit more about me. Maybe I love answering your questions, so I'm sure we'll be doing another one very soon. If you want to be a part of the next one, make sure you're following my Instagram. It's just georgiawoodford_. But other than that, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys all in my next video very soon. Bye guys.